Hey, what's up, Zombie Boss here. Today we're going to be looking at how to level up your classes in Battlefield 1 faster. While there is no specific way to level up these classes faster, there are ways to get more overall XP throughout the games, and that's what I'm going to be looking at in this video. The first thing that I'm going to suggest is to play Operations. So Operations are basically a mix in between Rush and Conquest, where you take objectives, and the more and more you take objectives, then the more ground you gain. Or if you're defending, the more you defend, they're gonna lose, I guess is the best way to describe it. So these game modes are super long. I think they're the longest ones in the game, and if they go really fast, they can take 30 minutes, or if they get drawn out the full length, they can go sometimes over an hour, which is crazy to think about for a game, but that's a long time to gain XP. You're gonna end these games sometimes with 32,000 XP. I think that's the most I've ever gotten, is around 35,000 XP, which is insane, and it's almost enough to give you a full level in Battlefield, let alone your classes, which are about 50,000 apiece, which, you know, that'll give you 3/4 the way to your thing, or 3/5 the way to your thing, which is really easy to level up that way. The second thing that I'm going to be telling y'all here is to play your subclass like it's supposed to be played. If you're a medic, spam out med packs and med crates and revive people. If you're an assault class, throw your nades and your dynamite and your AT gun. Just throw those down in choke points, get all the kills you can. Or if there's enemy artillery or tanks or anything like that, make sure those go down quickly. That'll help your team, and that'll get you a lot of points. Support classes, you're going to be spamming down that ammo for your teammates, especially when you're in these bunker situations. Just keep on throwing that ammo down, you're going to get tons of points. Scout classes, it's a little bit harder to kind of give specifics on how to level that up quicker or how to do their job. The most that they can do is pretty much use flares and spot people. So most of those are going to be coming from, or most of those points are going to be coming from getting kills or capping objectives, which actually just leads me right into the next one here. Cap objectives. I mean, it may sound pretty simple, but a lot of people in this game don't play objectives, especially when they're in scout classes. They sit in the back of the map, which is understandable, but how are you going to get any points? So capping objectives is actually one of the craziest ways to get objective points in this game. As you can see in this clip right here, where I'm a medic, I throw down my crate while I'm capping this flag, and I just end up getting tons and tons of points. I end up getting 1,600 points right here just in this one span alone, which is amazing for leveling up your class. Like, at one point right there, getting that much XP, that helps you so much. So when you're going on and playing in this game here, you're going to be wanting to be the leader of your squad so that you can mark objectives, because that gives you an extra 200, 300, sometimes 100 if it's really capped, like right before it's captured. Then you want to be that leader so that you can mark those flags, make sure you get that extra 300, so about 300 more points at every capture or defend or things like that, because that can really boost your base XP up about 2,000 a game if you can keep on spamming them. I know when I'm the leader, I usually, for every game of Operations, I'll usually put out at least 50 things, like 50 objectives, and that gives you so much XP. So you definitely want to be the leader. And if you're not a leader, just a kind of a tip on how to get that leader position is, if you press RB and then go down to request orders, and you request orders twice and they don't fulfill that request either time, in about 30 seconds the game will give you leader, because it's saying, okay, this guy's not doing it, this guy's wanting it, so they'll actually give it to you, which is really easy. And if you have to get it, go ahead and get it and just spam that thing, because it can give you so much XP in the long run. So if you learned something this video and or found it helpful, definitely leave a like, And in the comments, tell me if I should make more videos on how to use subclasses correctly to get more points. I can go back in depth with those, or just better playstyles to use when in certain classes. Other than that though, my name has been Zombie Boss. Thank you for watching and I'm out. Peace.